even with some of the things that Councilor America was saying, and aside from the reference to the movie The Jerk, which probably none of you have seen, which is really good, and maybe you should see it, but it's been a while since that movie was
Steve Martin's pretty funny, huh?
so good. If it helps, I like it that our council chair is defending our colleagues here. I've seen lots of controversial issues in this room. And I've done the same thing that people in the audience are inclined to do. When the vote doesn't go my way, I just don't understand how somebody couldn't agree with my perspective. It's easy, it's the human reaction to vilify that person, to assume the worst of intent. And every person up here chose to run for public office in this town, exposing ourselves to public scrutiny and online Facebook fun and whatever else for $20-something thousand a year, on top of the regular jobs that we have. And that's not that we're some great heroes, but there's 9 out of 500,000 people that hold these seats. Nobody pressured us into them. We chose to do it because we wanted to make a difference. And I can tell you, I disagree with folks up here all the time. They disagree with me all the time. But at the end of the day, we tend to walk out of here believing in each other as public servants, that we truly care about what's best here. And if we're going to move forward as a community, and it's not just white Tulsa and black Tulsa. We've got other parts of town and other groups of minorities in different places that are all part of the same struggle in different ways. And if we're going to be great as a city, we can't do the thing where we just assume the worst of our neighbors. And when things don't go our way, we accuse them of being the worst of humanity. And so I appreciate that Councilor America said it. If it helps for me to also say it, then I wanted to say it too. I want to also echo the thanks that has been shared in this room tonight about your city councilor, who I believe is a tenacious and passionate advocate for North Tulsa, and is exactly what you need right now. And so she's been tireless on this and quite relentless. And I would also agree, this moratorium, for me, from the beginning, has been symbolic more than it has been a true measure of progress for the community. I've been an advocate from the beginning more for symbolic reasons. I wanted you to know that you were being heard. I wanted you to know that your voices and your problems mattered to me. More than I believe that a 180-day moratorium is going to solve the core problems in North Tulsa. I don't. And if you do, then you are wrong. It is not. Right? We've got a whole bigger mess to tackle in Tulsa than another discount dollar store. But if we could communicate to you that you mattered and that your voice was being heard, I felt like that was the beginning of something revolutionary, and I wanted to be a part of it in that regard. So I hope that things go very well tonight as it relates to that symbolism, and I hope that grace will be shown to the people that don't vote the way that you want them to, and that you'll realize that we're all in this together and we share the air in this town, and that a great Tulsa is one that can put our differences behind us and move on to the next thing.